Hello, and welcome back to Cycling with Liam. I have now made it to Manitoba after cycling through Quebec and Ontario. Total of 2,010 kilometers. Quite an enjoyable ride, although gotta say Ontario was a pretty long province to cycle through. It's definitely gonna be the longest one so far. I'm glad to have gotten that out of the way. I did have my beautiful moments though, lots of cool stuff happened, that's for sure, not to worry. So up next we'll be cycling the prairies, beautiful Manitoba, Saskatchewan, a bit of Alberta, and then once I'm in Alberta, I'll be hitting the Rockies. I'll be heading into Jasper, down to Banff, and then from there into British Columbia. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the video. I have now found 3 ticks on my body in the past 5 days. It's been quite a problem. This little bugger right here. There's this one right here who's trying to bite me, but he's not quite on yet. Just flick him away. Let's see about getting this one out. I just noticed him, so he must be like, this must have been like 15 minutes he's been there. Can't have gone too far in. Really annoying. Always disinfect and add polysporin with tick bites. You really don't want to get infected or get Lyme disease. That would not be fun. First big bike ride in Manitoba today. It is true, people say it's extremely flat. Advantages are that it's pretty easy going, but once the winds are in your face, it's no fun. Found myself a not too bad spot for the night. It's in this old cabin right here in the middle of a field, and I got my cooking going on here. We got some eggs, avocado, tomatoes with some couscous, a bit of pesto, and some tuna, and there you go. So yeah, I'm a bit past Winnipeg now, probably a couple days left till I get to Saskatchewan. Pretty easy riding through the prairies. As long as the wind isn't in your face, everything's good. It's a little fox. This will now be tick number 4 of the trip. I have not been too lucky with these guys. It wants more. this will do for tonight. I'd say so myself. That's nice. Just finished cycling Manitoba. I am now in Saskatchewan. It took me approximately 6 days. It was 540 kilometers in total. This is my camp spot for the night. Yeah, it was pretty easy going. Really flat. Everything's good if the wind's not in your face though. And yeah, up next will be Saskatchewan. Looking quite forward to that. This is definitely a first for me. Pillow just came off when I was riding. Damn. Hope I can get that back on. All good to go. Just got to Alberta from Saskatchewan. I cycled 6 days in a row across the province. It's about 700 kilometers. Usually I would have taken a rest day, however, due to the virus and me being from Quebec, I wasn't allowed in any of the campgrounds. But no, if not, it was pretty fun. Really easy riding again. It's the prairies, so it's pretty flat. However, when there is storms though, it is pretty rough. Let me tell you that. There's no real shelter. If there's wind, you're gonna feel it, that's for sure. Yeah, pretty stoked. Just got to Alberta and I'll be heading on my way to Jasper soon. And from there I'll go down to Banff, and then after that will be British Columbia. So stay tuned. To the Rockies I go! Made it to Jasper National Park. All right. Absolutely beautiful here. It's amazing. Just a caribou casually chilling on the side of the road. Wow. And now it's a mountain goat. Jasper's full of surprises. I've just arrived in Jasper, Alberta just a couple hours ago. I've been biking around 130 kilometers each day for the past at least 3 days, and I'm not quite used to that, so I'm pretty burnt out from that. Yeah, I just got to Jasper. It's really beautiful here. It's quite the difference from being in the prairies for 3 weeks to now getting to the Rockies and just mountains everywhere. And it's gorgeous. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is because it's a national park, I'm not allowed to necessarily camp anywhere I want in the woods. So you have to pay for either hostels or campsites, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm still making an effort to not pay though. Got a nice little spot here under the bridge. So I'm still gonna try while I'm in the national parks here to not pay. And yeah, now that I'm in Jasper, I'll be heading down south towards Banff National Park. And once I get there, that's when I'll start heading back west towards Vancouver. But yeah, for the moment, I've got a beautiful spot for the night, and it costs me nothing, you know, and that's the best, you know. I'm not gonna pay to go sleep in the woods somewhere. It's just kind of funny. Anyways, for now, I gotta get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be another big day of biking. Decided that today would be a good day to take a rest day and just enjoy this beautiful scenery. Met some people, gonna go on a nice hike. Just taking it easy today. Oh yeah. So then I can enjoy the biking even more. So I stayed a day extra in Jasper. I ended up meeting some super nice people and spending the day with them, which is great. And spent the night again at my little spot under the bridge. Just cooking up some breakfast right now. Today I'll probably do a small day. I'll just probably do around 80 to 100. Yeah, I'm around 230 kilometers away from Lake Louise, and that is from where I will start heading really more towards west, towards Vancouver. But no, yeah, that's it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Currently on Highway 93. I left Jasper this morning on my way to Lake Louise, and that's from there that I'll be heading to the west towards Vancouver. And most of the campings on the highway are closed due to the virus. So lucky me, I don't have a car, so I don't need to hide a vehicle. I just push my bike in, find a spot that's hidden, and there you go. I got a free camping all to myself too. Cooking up some supper here, doing it a bit further away from my camp spot because we're in bear territory here. I saw one about like 10 feet away from me today while I was biking. It was just kind of hiding in the bushes. This is my camp spot here. Got a nice little fire pit, although I don't think I'll be making any fires. That's a good way to draw attention to yourself. But yeah, no, pretty lucky to have this whole camp spot to myself. There's toilets down there, there's potable water, there's even a furnace and a roof to cook under. So yeah, I'm living the life. Okay, you should not play with this stuff. If you get some in your eyes, it's no fun. Not fun at all. It's a bear. So cute. Today was a beautiful day of bike riding. I saw 2 bears pretty close up. And now I'm at probably, and it's definitely in the top 3 of the best camp spots that I ever stayed at. Just a bit off the road. Again, not allowed to technically camp in the national park, but I mean campings are closed. And I'm not a big fan either way of paying to sleep in the woods. That's just a bit weird. And here you go. All alone. This beautiful spot. Just gotta watch out for the bears because there are quite a bit in this area. Other than that though, this is perfect. So perfect. Yeah. Jesus Christ. He's not a small one too. He's pretty big. when I see them on the road, it's not as scary because I'm moving quite fast. But now I'm just still in one place and I've got food. But he seems to be pretty chill with me being here, and he's continuing on his way. So I think it's good. Jeez. Oh, I'm shaking a bit. I'm not used to seeing bears this often and this close up, that's for sure. Wow. Pretty special though to see them in their natural habitat so up close. So relaxed though. He just kept going on his way as if there was nothing. That does make me feel a bit better. Jesus. He poked his head right out of there. And I poked my head out of my tent. I was like, oh. Wow. That's awesome. I've now exited the national parks and on my way to Golden, a small town where I'll restock on stuff. So now I'm heading in the direction to Vancouver. All right. Either a coyote or a small wolf, I'm not sure. It's so cool. After cycling through 5 provinces, I have finally made it to British Columbia. I couldn't be more thrilled that I got here. It's been quite long at some parts, but for the most of it, it's just been amazing. Full of unexpected events and surprises, and I'm just so excited to continue on this adventure. It was especially amazing to leave the prairies and to get to the Rockies. That was just absolutely stunning. Jasper and Banff National Park. If you've never been, I highly recommend going. It's one of the most beautiful places on the world, that is for sure. And there's no doubt in my mind that British Columbia will continue to amaze me. So yeah, up next, it will be me getting to Vancouver. And from Vancouver, I plan on grabbing a flight up to Yukon. That is, although if the border restrictions ease up a little bit. And after that, from Yukon, I plan on cycling all the way down to Argentina. So stay tuned.